our final coach this morning, the head coach of our other 3-0 team, waiting patiently, is the head coach of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, Joe Moglia. Good morning, Coach.
Morning, Mark.
Congratulations on the victory this past Saturday, returning home this coming weekend, hosting Hampton. If you could open up and talk about the back-and-forth game against Eastern Kentucky, and then give us your thoughts on Hampton, we'll take any questions.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to the rest of the Big South. Once again, I think the Big South is certainly representing the league, I think incredibly well. Congratulations to you and Kyle and all the rest of the coaches. With regards to the Eastern Kentucky game, Eastern Kentucky were as physical a year ago against us as any team we played. It was our third game of the season a year ago, as it was this year. We made a lot of mistakes, but they were very, very effective in terms of the things that they needed to do. This year, again, we've been together for a year, so we felt a little bit more experience. We got off to a good start, and they did an incredible job of coming back. We had a 14-0 lead. They came back. We had a couple breakdowns, and they hit us with 24 unanswered points. I think it would have been easy maybe for some other team to kind of quit or let up when they were down 14-0, but they didn't do that. It would have been easy for us to let up when we were down 24-14, but we didn't do that either. The defense then did a much better job the latter part of the second quarter. We did a decent job at least preventing them from coming up with any more big plays. The offense took over. At halftime, we were up 31-24. We made some halftime adjustments. The offense continued to do a good job moving the ball, and the defense really did clean it up for the second half. Their quarterback hurt us in the first half. He gained 97 yards on the ground, threw the ball effectively. We held him to 8 yards in the second half. So I was really pleased with the effort that our kids gave. Again, when you get hit with 24 unanswered points after you had a 14-point lead and fall behind by 10, it's easy to kind of cave on that. And our guys really didn't do that. And it was a great effort on our part. It was an exciting, it was a good football game.
Thanks, Coach. And while we'll wait to hear from Coach to talk about Hampton, those who want to ask a question, please press *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click Raise Hand. And Coach, give us your thoughts on this week's opponent, Hampton.
Yeah, Hampton has a great tradition in his program. Donovan Rose has been there for 5 years now. He's an alum from Hampton. And while they've got a good tradition, I think they struggled a little bit a year ago, and they've gotten off to a tough start. They do, however, they did a much better job against Tennessee Tech, they were leading in the game, and frankly, they lost the ball on 2 consecutive kickoffs. One was a fumble, and two of them, in effect, were fumbles, and that Tennessee Tech had recovered and were able to convert both of those into scores. Otherwise, they would have won that game. It was their kickoff return, in effect, that hurt them. They had 15 starters back from a year ago, 7 on offense, 7 on defense. You know, their running back Chisholm is also their leading receiver. They have 2 other good receivers that they go to as well in Washington and Riddick. The quarterback Williamson does a good job of running their offense. He's effective as a runner. He's effective as a passer. They tend to throw the ball on a more consistent basis than what they do running the ball. Their special teams are sound, except for the problems they had literally last week with regards to the kickoff return. I know they're disappointed to the start that they had. We can't worry about too much of any of that. We just have to make sure that we continue to improve and fix some of the things that we haven't been doing well.
All right, thanks, Coach. At this time, we'll move to questions for Coastal Carolina head coach Joe Moglia. Again, to ask a question, please press *1 on your phone, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click Raise Hand. Questions for Coastal Carolina head coach Joe Moglia. And Coach, first question for you is from Jeff Hartzell of the Post and Courier.
Hey, Coach, how are you doing?
Hey, good morning, Jeff.
I wondered your thoughts on the great start that the league is off to this year.
Well, I began my comments today by complimenting the league. I'm certainly proud to be part of the league, and the individual teams in the league are doing a good job. We're beating teams from the Colonial Conference, but we're beating teams from the Southern Conference. The FCS in general is doing a good job with regards to the FBS. I mean, I think the FCS looks really, really good this year, and the Big South looks really, really good this year, and I'm just pleased to be, one component of that.
This is your second year in the league, I think. Can you think of any particular reasons that the league is sort of emerging as a player in FCS?
Well, on a year-to-year basis, it's difficult to be able, on a year-to-year basis, literally anything can happen. You can have anybody in the country, any team can certainly be having a down year, any team could be certainly having an up year. And I think what happened this year is that the entire league is just playing well, and for those reasons, we are doing better. Now, without me analyzing what everybody played against everybody else, which I haven't done, I wouldn't be able to give you a good answer to that. But I do think things wind up going in cycles, and I know that our coaches work very, very hard with their respective teams to maximize their own productivity and their own efficiency, and to get the job done that they need to be able to get done. And that hard work is clearly paying off.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. And, Coach, that's all the questions that are coming in the queue. I appreciate you joining us. Congrats again on the victory, and good luck Saturday against Hampton.
I appreciate it, Mark. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And that will conclude our teleconference for this week. My thanks to all the coaches and media joining us today. Audio playback of the call will be available on VixSouthSports.com this afternoon. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll talk to everyone next Tuesday.